low cost, high value opportunities in Zimbabwe. Listen to these 5 businesses you can start with an amount of $500 and below. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here I talk about practical business tips and practical business ideas. So, the first one, in poultry. The first business idea you can do in poultry. You don't have to keep chickens or do anything with a lot of labor. If you are someone who don't have any idea of how to keep chickens or do any broiler project, that's fine. What you can do is you can buy chickens, slaughter, and sell as chicken cars. That one, very low cost. You can start with a very little amount. If you can get at least $200, you can start your chicken cars business. And the good part is you can sell everything from chicken heads, chicken fish, whatever part of the chicken, you can still divide and sell as that. The second business idea that you can do, if you have space at your backyard, you can start small scale farming. You don't have to farm all those familiar or all those type of vegetables that are already there in the market. You can still farm product like green peppers, onions, lettuce, those fancy vegetables that people struggle to buy, or those fancy vegetables that are expensive in the supermarkets. If you can get the seedlings and plant at your backyard, I'm pretty sure you can go somewhere. The third one, the business you can start in Zimbabwe, is in the Department of Digital Services. If you are someone who has got knowledge in repairing cell phones, repairing laptops, repairing TVs, all sort of those things, you can start. You don't have to invest anything except for very little tools, but most of the time you are going to use the knowledge or the things that you know to repair those things. The other business you can start at no cost, you can start in your house or somewhere. If you have got space, you can use the part of your house to start this business, the business of daycare. But you don't really have to do the whole process on also. What you can do is you approach people who go to work or people who just don't have time or who don't want to go around with their kids. What you can do is can explain to them, approach them and say, I want to help you take care of your kids, and in return you can pay at least $2 per day or dollar an hour or whatsoever. This is something you can start in your house. You don't really need to start the whole big daycare. No, you can start with 3 kids. As you grow, then you expand. It's very simple. All you need is your energy, little space, and your time. Just like that. Because there are people who cannot afford to pay for daycares, but at least they can afford to pay you a $2 so that you can take care of their child, and then they bring food and everything else. And all you can do is just look after their child. At the end of the day, they pay you and you are good to go. The other business idea you can start in Zimbabwe is down packaging. When I mean down packaging, what you can do is you can go to the supermarkets, you buy all those groceries that people need in their houses. You don't have to buy most, you can buy the most groceries that people need. I mean sugar, flour, rice, mealie meal, washing powder, cooking oil. Then you come home, you package into smaller portions. There are people who cannot afford to buy a 2 kg of sugar sometimes, but they can afford to buy maybe half a cup for you for at least 50 cents or $1. You can charge depending on the price that you bought it, to make sure that whatever you buy gives you profit. You don't really need to spend much in that business. And as you grow, you might invest maybe into a tuck shop. It's very much easy. You wake up, take your $20, go buy 2 kg sugar, 2 kg rice, 2 kg flour. Then you come home, you package into smaller portions and sell like that. Because people don't have money in Zimbabwe. The the economy is much harder for some people, to the extent they cannot afford even to buy a 2 kg or a 500 grams of washing powder. But if you can do down packaging, it will be easier for some people to access those things. At the end of the day, you reinvest the profits. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next video, as I will be telling you the other practical business tips and ideas. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of my ideas. Bye. Thank you.